can have you have a heart attack and then you pass out on the keyboard. There's terrible, atrocious events coming. Which you gonna be there. You might have a heart attack. There's people that have heart attacks and survive. They're all in the hospital just looking dead. What the fuck? Then it's just like, hey, the Lord be like, okay, you gonna see that. Then you might see your little daughter die right in front of your eyes. You're just like, send all that. There's terror is worse than death. And then after all that, you take the chip. You think,
and I, the Lord, do all these things.
Nah.
How your life goes, how bad it gets, so how even how good it gets sometimes. The Most High is behind it all, man. But you know, you have to consider your latter end, man. Okay, and that's all going to be tied into what you believe, what you know about the scriptures. You know?
Yeah, so where the Lord makes alive, that's the way the Lord can make you alive is miraculous, man. Like you could think that you're just a goner, and the Lord will deliver you out of that situation, such as the story of Hezekiah, King Hezekiah. You can read on that. But other examples with Job and Daniel as well, man. And we've got the account of Daniel when he was thrown into the lion's den.
Joseph,
all right,
in Egypt.
But that's why that goes to the scripture in the Apocrypha where it says the strangest of our salvation. Because when we're delivered, people are going to think, "Rah, man, like this is miraculous. Like it's going to be out of mind, out of body experience to them." Right, but let's read a quick example of Daniel's in his deliverance, which was miraculous in itself. Daniel 6 and 16. It says, "Then the king commanded, and they brought Daniel and cast him into the den of lions." Like we've been talking about the animals and how they can be under control of the angels and so forth, man. Now the king spake and said unto Daniel, "Thy power, whom thou servest continually, he will deliver thee." And it says, "And a stone was brought and laid upon the mouth of the den, and the king sealed it with his own signet, and with the signet of his lords, that the purpose might not be changed concerning Daniel." Now when you scroll down, it goes to say, verse 20, "And when he came to the den, he cried with a lamentable voice unto Daniel. And the king spake and said to Daniel, O Daniel, servant of the living power, is thy power, whom thou servest continually, able to deliver thee from the lions? Then that said Daniel unto the king, O king, live forever. My power hath sent his angel, and hath shut the lions' mouths, that they have not hurt me.
Shut the lion's mouth.
For as much as before him innocency was found in me, and also before thee, O king, I have done no hurt. Then the king, exceedingly glad for him, and commanded that they should take Daniel out of the den." So that's the point, man. The Lord can deliver you in miraculous ways, man.
Yeah. He can quell beasts. He can hype up beasts, man. You know, as to his will.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, in that day we were talking about earlier, man. In that day, guess what? All animals are going to be on alert. Right. Okay, they're going to be looking, right? Because it's the spirit. You know, that is the spirit that's going to be on people and animals in that day.
Yep.
You know.
Verse 24. And the king commanded, and they brought those men which had accused Daniel, and they cast them into the den of lions, them, their children, and their wives, and the lions had the mastery of them.
Mastery. Skill. You ain't going nowhere.
Man were running.
You know when it just tap you in your head first?
Bro, it was formations and technique coming out. Man was there like, yo, you running, run that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man are coming from every angle. The kids running. It's like dash the leg.
Yeah. A prime example of that.
Buying up the neck. Yeah.
A prime example of that scripture there is when you see a cat play with a mouse and he's running, the cat's just like,
Predator and prey.
I just have you. You ain't going nowhere.
Check me.
And the lion just, twisted with him.
And the children.
He's making him do it. He sweep his leg, make him do a backflip.
And the youth that could have been a nigga could have been on the titty.
Yeah.
He was there with his black mouth just.
And the lion just crushed his head.
You know the scene with...
then all you see, he was there and the lion just coming, That's
sucking
terrible.
the breast. And the lion comes and sucks his leg blood.
Grabs a baby with a tit.
Yeah, man could have just grabbed the child and just like Harambe when he took the ute and was dragging the ute round. Could just drag up the ute, just
Yeah, like the gorilla in the zoo.
just grab the child, just dashing the child round, run to one side, run to the next. Hey, that's the law, and then you could be there like, no, oh my god.
Yeah, like you had that stupid black bitch that jumped in the lion's den at the zoo, man. And she's all on the news, got famous over that shit. You know, hey, her end might be to live up to that same lion.
And you know what's funny about that stupid bitch? You know what's funny about that chick? You know she had to say,
you totally.
you know what's funny?
Round two.
That same chick came out saying, she's an Israelite.
Well, madness. Anyway, I just want to say something quickly, man. You mentioned about the monkey in it, the kid, right? If he so believes that he come from an ape and he's supposed to be more evolved, why is he shot at the ape? He should be going to get back in it.
Wedge. Usually we evolved beyond all those muscles. That strength not required. Come on, man.
We ain't the same, but they're good at other things, man.
That's for real.
That's it. No chimpanzee, man. That's bad.
Some of them gorillas, it's like the strength. Nigga weighing 300 kilos, I can't remember which. That nigga head, you see them gorilla arms, the size of your torso is man's fucking just his forearms. And then you're just thinking like, he's just going, I'm like, bro, that's your done. You're just like done, like.
And the gorilla's running at you.
They're nature's hawks, man.
He's got so much strength, bro. He got so much connection with his muscles, bro. He just runs at you, just jumping, bro.
Yeah, man, you're just like, please, why?
It goes on to say, and they cast them into the den of lions, them, their children, and their wives, and the lions had the mastery of them, and break all their bones in pieces, or ever they came at the bottom of the den.
God damn. So that means that man came, they must have seen the remnants. Then it was just like, even the little idiot, the little titty sucking nigga would have been up in there all crushed, man. That means that man duffied that, bro. They got duffied, like that was some cold judgment. And that's how the Lord gets at. The thing is people. There's a disconnect between like when the Lord gets down with judgment in the present time. Currently, people have got it's fallen out of memory, man. People don't really remember like the Lord's judgments. That's why being a homosexual, if you had in your memory seeing the absolute destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, then you'd be like, God damn.
I ain't trying to repeat that.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get caught in that for nothing. But Tel Aviv is having the biggest gay parade. That memory.
And they're meant to know the best.
Gone. Yeah, they're meant to be teaching the world.
Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, do all these things.
They create darkness, man. That's synonymous with that the lack of understanding, man. All right, and that darkness, gross darkness, covering the people, as the scripture says, man. The ignorance of these scripture and the truth that we have, and it's been bestowed upon us to understand. That's going full circle to what we were saying earlier. People are going to be caught unawares because of that thief in the night, which is our Lord. When He returns, people are going to be confounded in all their thoughts and their imagination that they could continue to protest, continue to go to their everyday lives and maintain for hundreds of years and argue their beliefs and their right to live according to the way they want to live. It's not going to happen.
They think they're going to continue to strengthen it because they're not even just trying to just maintain.
Yeah.
They're trying to make it overpower, just scour the whole world and like overwhelm it, man. Because that homosexual agenda, that thing. Why are you teaching kids before they've even their brains ain't even formed fully yet? Then you teach them, oh yeah, you can have a tranny up in there, just like
Yeah, teaching them fucking story time and shit.
You can wear a skirt.
Yeah, look,
I've got a dick, but I'm a woman. You know?
Yeah, bro,
that shit.
Oh man. But bro, even today, like I had a customer come in from my shop while I'm working, and it was like they had a boy and a girl, but both of them were wearing skirts. Both of them had their hair like tied up and thingy. Just like, I was like,
that's child abuse.
That is child abuse. I was like, that's actual abuse. You're abusing those children. Like, but they're getting messed up. That's just pure confusion. Like, what's gonna be, what's gonna be born from that? A hot mess at the end.
Yeah, you're purposely mind fucking.
Yeah, and that's why it's like it's stripped because over time, all this wickedness has been strengthening. You go back to the 60s, homosexuals were getting beaten to death by cops. Literally. That's what that
Buggery
whole
was
story.
illegal.
Yeah, buggery, innit? Yeah. The cops were just
You know?
like, what?
That's why George Michael had to hide in the toilet and shit.
We're snorting line off some guy's butt cheek.
Be
Man.
open.
Oh man, I don't know if any man watch Watchmen as well, man. The latest episode, they just had some random gay sex scene, man. Two of the guys that were meant to be heroes, like they got like a throwback show to the 40s. Two of the guys are meant to be heroes. It just shows them in a room. But the thing is, they just show the guy's booty, and then you just like, I was like, hold on, now don't look right. Then you just show, he's just like, yes, don't look at my face. I was like, bro, what the hell's going on here? Like, why are you throwing that in there?
Wickedness.
Everywhere you go,
Fire and everything, man.
Reads it.
We have to wrap up soon.
2 Peter 2 and 5. It says, and spare not the old world, but save Noah the 8th person.
What did we mention about the old world? How corruption, came into play. How they're all being wicked. We're in that same time.
Yep.
Okay, so this old world is similar. This new world is similar to that old world. Okay, which the Most High has to again cleanse. Yep.
A preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly.
Right, the scriptures say that things written aforetime are made for our learning. Okay, and even though this is addressed to the Israelites, man, everyone knows that story. Okay, and they're meant to learn from that.
And the nations did. They were like, yo, we don't want to mess with Israel.
Yep.
Them guys, that's the power that fucked up Egypt.
Yeah.
Especially after Egypt.
After Egypt, people were
they
just
stepped
like,
off.
Yeah.
But that's how you know these Edomites, they don't believe in the scriptures, man.
Yeah.
Okay, because they will take heed to these stories that are in there. And know that what they're doing to this world, man, is only going to lead it to destruction. Okay, and you're going to face the fire again.
And deliver just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
Okay, but the Most High going to deliver the just out of this society, man. Okay, in that time, the example was Lot. Okay, like I said, we're all Job, we're all Lot. You know, the righteous in this society, the Most High is going to deliver. You know, when Abraham was pleading on behalf of the righteous that were in Sodom and Gomorrah, Yahushua is pleading for us. You know, he's going to deliver the men out of this wicked city, man, before it gets torched.
That's right, bro.
You know?
It says, for that righteous man dwelling among them in seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
That's right.
Yeah, the Lord's taking care of it. We don't have to worry. The Lord's got that covered. But right now you can see it.
He have care for his elect.
Yeah. But look, right now you're getting vexed. We're out here suffering through hell, and then these these low lives, these creeps, these freaks are excelling, man.
Set aside. Yeah, bro.
But hey, we don't have. That's why if you have faith, the Lord's got it covered, man. Everyone's gonna get, the just reward at the end.
Get what they deserve.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's why, we don't get upset. What's there to get upset? You just know they're worsening that point, and we're gonna see it. We're gonna see the ungodly.
Hey, we're just happy that one way or another this is all gonna come to an end. Whether we're of the elect or not, this is all gonna come to the end. This is done.
It's done.
And the future's brighter. Regardless if you're a heathen or not, the future's still gonna be brighter.
I'm like, heathen's gonna be like, repent to Israel.
Yeah, they're gonna be happy.
Man, any heathen up in the house of the elect, they're just like, they're just tears every day, bro. The man gonna wake up, just see the gold. It's gonna be cold.
Yeah, man, we're gonna wrap it up, man. So we're gonna give all praise to Yahweh.
How about
Come on, the Apostle GMS, you always out there teaching out there how it's about, man. Shalom, shalom.